Let's go live. Let's go live. Let's go live. Yes, I know we're live. This is the Mental Health Happy Hour. Welcome. Welcome to the Mighty's Mental Health Happy Hour. You haven't seen us in a minute. My name's Camara.
I'm Harrison.
And we are here to bring you a mental health happy hour in the most of the holidays. Things are happening. Things are changing. This is kind of a bittersweet one for us in a way too, as we're like I feel like closing out the chapter of mental health happy hour for a while, since it's been such a thing of kind of our where we're going and such, but also just everyone here has been such a wonderful just space to share your mental health wins. And that's what we're doing today. So if you are here, if you are watching, if you have a mental health win, please let us know in the comments. Oh, we were talking about Richard earlier. Richard! Yeah. Of course, Richard's back in action. Richard, it's so great to see you. I hope you're doing well. Let us know. If you're just joining us, if this is your first time, second time, multiple time, let us know your mental health win and where you're from. We'll comment on it and dream of wanting to live and go there. But in the meantime, we'll share our mental health wins. But yes, just a reminder, if you're new here, share a mental health win in the comments. Heck yes, get in. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it going. Let's get these mental health wins going, because it is that time of the year. Yes. So you know the drill, small or big. Could be you wrote the great, wonderful novel. It could be that you took a nap. We want to know what your wins are. And it's so good to see y'all. It's always great to see new people and our regulars. Trisha, wonderful to see you. Wonderful. Hey, hope you're doing well. Let us know your mental health wins. So, mental health win time. Harrison, what is your mental health win of the week?
Of the week.
Or of just in general.
No, I'll say of the week, because it's actually been a pretty I got a new dentist.
Heck yes, that's a great mental health win.
I have been looking for I just moved. I'm still somewhat fresh in Seattle, and so just getting all my healthcare stuff set up, and I finally locked down a good dentist, and I'm very happy about that. As people know, sometimes like when you have a lot of things to do, you end up putting things off. And so this is something I've been putting off for a little bit. And so finally able to get it done and just get it off my mind. It's like, okay, it's there. I don't have to worry about it anymore. I'm in the process. It's great. So that's my hit.
I love that. It's so hard to find a good doctor, let alone a good dentist. Like that is a great big win. I love that for you, Harrison. And oh my word, spreading the love. Let's hope everyone can find a good doctor and dentist. A good dentist. Yeah, the dentist is always fun. But everyone, just going to say hello before my mental health win. Oh my word, Michelle. We love Michelle. Hello, Michelle. Sharon. We love Sharon. Hello. This might be a new Sharon. I don't recognize this photo. Is this a new Sharon?
This is a new Sharon.
New Sharon. We have a new Sharon. Has 2 R's. Yes. We have a new Sharon in the house. We always love Sharons. My mom's name is Sharon. Sharon's an awesome name. Hello, Sharon. Welcome to the Mental Health Happy Hour. Would love to know your win. But yes, I will be reading some more wins in just a moment. If I haven't gotten to your comment yet, just know I'm going to give my example of what a win is. My win this week, I guess in the past week, I've stuck to it for, I have trouble creating habits. And I have trouble creating healthy habits, especially. And I've been wanting to get back into movement and get back into just having routine and like a space for mental health. I've been kind of noticing like things where I'm like, oh, I need to just get a check on my mental health and physical health. And what's the best way to start doing that? Taking a walk. So sometimes I feel like once a month I'll do this, like, oh, I'll wake up and I'll go for a walk. And I'm like, that felt really nice. And then I won't do it again for another month. And then I'll just go on with my life. I mean, obviously I walk places and do things, but I have made it like a habit to wake up every morning and go for a 20 to 40 minute walk. And I like time myself. I make sure I'm walking, I'm pacing, I'm like moving so that I feel like I'm starting the morning right. It's not like excessive exercise, so it's not too overwhelming or daunting for me to do. And it's very direct. I put on my shoes and I just go and walk. And it's been very helpful for just my mental health and having routine and also physical, like my body's moving, my body's really happy about it. So yeah, I'm honestly shocked that I've stuck to it for a week. Obviously, if I make a mistake, if I'm not able to walk, I give myself permission to do that, but that I've been able to like be accountable to myself and do that for myself has felt really great. So
no, that's amazing. And sometimes, you have those moments. I used to do this too. I like running in the morning. So it's like one of those things where you're like, okay, I'm already putting my shoes on. Like sometimes you're like, well, I'm already halfway dressed. I got to do it. I'm already out the door. I got to finish it,
Yes, exactly. So I'm happy. I think that we all can agree a good walk is a mental health win at that. But want to go into the comments? I mean, of course, we have the wonderful Sky Galen, wonderful Mighty representative Ashley. Ah, yes, the costume queen herself. We love it all. And the wonderful Cat. We love Cat Harrison here at the Mighty. Like, what is Cat's? And Cat has a mental health win ready to go. So Cat's mental health win. My mental health win is that I'm having surgery in 12 days. Oh my word. Good luck with that. And I haven't had a panic attack yet. That's amazing. Living the dream, especially with that like approaching that you've been able to like kind of just be there with yourself and like this is happening. But you know what? Feeling good today, feeling going forward, like sending you support for the surgery, like everything. Like, I mean, Kat's obviously just a fantastic human who can do anything, but like it's valid to like feel the need to have a panic attack or to especially going into any kind of surgery when you don't know what's up and such. But like I'm proud of you for like taking it one day at a time and like not being too over like worried right now. Like everything's gonna be just fine, and I love that for you. So new doctors are so hard to come by. We all know that. So let's go to Richard Harrison. Would you like to read Richard's mental health win?
Mental health win. Built a roundhouse with fire pit, and although stressed and anxious, I am about coping. December, not great. Always remember being told Dad had 6 weeks left. Still affects 8 years later. Can understand for sure. But we'll be moving back to Bristol before Xmas or in January. Ooh, big move coming up though. That's going to be nice.
A transition's always, I mean, a transition can be, that sounds like a really nice start before the new year. I like that for you. I hope that that's a good move for you and that you feel good about it. But like, obviously transition can be difficult and challenging, but can bring about new things and new beginnings, even if it's somewhere maybe you've moved back, like you're moving back to, but you can kind of reestablish too. But I love that you built the roundhouse with a fire pit and like that you dealt with that, and like knowing December is not great, remembering that like that honoring of your dad. But Richard, you're doing fantastic. Like you're going forward, you're moving, you're building, you're winning, you are doing a lot. And I hope that everything that you are accomplishing, like every step is doing great, and your dad be proud.
Yeah, Richard, you got to tell us, have you got any good hikes or any good walks lately?
Yes, Richard is like, my walks are probably just pale in comparison to that of Richard's. So I would love to hear if Richard has any walking tales or hiking tales for to be told. Michelle has a mental health win of I've been having the chance to show my photography skills and getting more articles published. Michelle, look at that. Michelle just like doing more, like showing off your skills within photography and getting articles published. Like you're getting out there, you're showing your stuff. Like I love that. I'm so excited for you. That's wonderful. Oh my word. I hope that you share these articles with us. I want to see your photography. That's wonderful, Michelle. Michelle's a regular and she's incredible. You had a 2 hour. Wait, you had two 2 hour. You see, Richard, you are
-2? Wow.
No, oh my god,
that's a cold walk. It's cold in Seattle. It's not that cold.
I figured, like I thought I had accomplished something when I did a 46-minute walk, a 2 hour walk. Richard, you are walking king. Like you're walking.
He's walking.
A dad pun there.
Completely accidental dad pun.
Oh, Richard, you're a fantastic member of this community, and we are thankful for you. And I'm glad that that UCS is a good community to be with. Yes. Oh, and then Kat's been doing yoga. Yes, if you can get into yoga, if that's your thing, if you feel good with yoga, if you can find a form of movement that feels good for you and your body, like it can just be, it doesn't even have to be necessarily like for working out, but it can be for just mental clarity and for just kind of taking care of yourself. There's so many so many ways. So I love that, like, especially if you can find yoga that is good. I'm curious, Kat, what yoga are you doing? A class? Are you doing a virtual class? Are you doing like a YouTube video online? Like, if you are, like, who do you follow? Who do you watch? I would love to know.
Yeah, please share, because I'm very curious about that. I've been trying to do it, but it's like I feel like the classes are always really expensive, so I don't really want to like go get involved in something I'm not really sure about. So if there's any videos online, I'm always interested in watching those first.
Yes, exactly. Let's see, Ashley. Once this bout of pain is over, sending you support with that. I'll get back to my dance movement. We love dance exercise, and I'm ready for it. Your brain is ready for it. Yeah, I love that for your brain. You want to have that movement, that dance, like just kind of giving that to your brain for that mental clarity of like, I can move, like I can express. That's fantastic. As a proponent of loving dance, I fully support that. I think that is fantastic, Ashley. And
Ashley,
I hope that you, yeah.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, yeah, I was just going to say, I hope you feel better, like just sending you like good support, like as this bout of pain like goes through, and what you're doing and how you're taking care of yourself and making sure you are, and that you get back to the dance movement very soon. But yeah, go on, Harrison.
Yeah, I'm curious. What's kind of music do you like to dance to when you're in these dance movement exercise? Please share with us.
Yeah, is there like I know that you were getting into a lot of different like kind of exercise classes and groups for a while, but like if there's any specific videos, or if you're in that program still, or anything, like share. Would love to know what you recommend for dance movement exercise, because I'll be looking into that. Oh, I love how the community loves Richard. We love Richard here at the Mighty. We love all of our community, everyone here, especially if you're just joining. We're talking about some of our regulars. If you are just joining Mental Health Happy Hour, this is the Mental Health Happy Hour, where you share your mental health win with the community. Hop on, share a mental health win. Can be little, big, small, whatever it is. We are talking about walk-in wins. We're talking about building wins. We're talking about health wins. We're talking about chill wins. Any kind of win you wanna try. So. Oh, okay. I want to like put like just I see that we have like a serious comment, just a little trigger warning for anything health related. If you want to hop off for just a second, or if you want to have a pause, I just want to bring up a console. Like we also do consensual hugs and console here at the Mighty. We are not licensed therapists, but I do want to kind of bring forth Sandy's comment. If Harrison, you want to address
of course,
what Sandy's going
try finding out that you have tumors on your pancreas. They have not yet found out if they are cancerous yet, but they are not holding out good hope. But you have no one to talk to. That sucks. I agree. That's can be really tough when you have nobody to talk to about that. Hopefully you can find some sort of community here at the very least. I mean, there's tons of people.
There's a lot of different, I feel like, communities who talk about, from like the cancer community to even if you don't know it's cancerous yet, like there's got to be different like health, different groups on the Mighty. I mean, obviously Kat could share some, everyone can, like if you go onto the app, you'll definitely be able to find a group too. Like, but it is hard when you don't know where to start, when you don't know who to talk to about this, whether you even have like people in your life who don't know what's going through, or if you don't feel like you have that community to even go to. I just want to send you support. Like that is really rough, but like we're here for you. We're sending you support. Like it's one step at a time, and that you're sharing about this and you're being open about it and vulnerable is a big step. And we appreciate you here, Sandy, for sharing that. And you've got a cute doggo, and I'm very happy that that doggo at least is in your photo and hopefully in your life. So
I just noticed that the dog has like colored hair, just like
yes,
I thought it was like
that as someone who has had that color hair. Not to make light, but I appreciate that you obviously have a good sense of color. So, but sending you support, it's definitely a big feat, and you are completely right to feel in your feelings and just feel through this and everything. But we're here for you, and you're not alone here at the Mighty, Sandy, making sure you know that. Yeah, like always finding like the community. It is just about finding community. Like Richard, having the going back to your community when you're moving back, like your autistic community, and having the long-standing friends and being a carer for the best friend and starting a business. Oh my gosh, wow. It seems like you're going back to a lot of things. So that sounds wonderful. It seems like it'll be a good move for you. So I'm happy for you for that. Oh, word. Oh, yes. And this is if anyone wants yoga recommendations.
Yoga with Cassandra. Got it.
Yes. And then yoga with, yes, yoga with Adrian's a classic. We love yoga with Adrian.
Yes. Oh, the next comment. Yeah, so say yoga with Cassandra has a 30-day challenges. Oh, daily classes, only 10 to 15 minutes. That's not too bad.
That seems very doable. I like that. That's like a good, that's a good amount of time to do yoga, I feel like, and like getting you into it.
Now, do you need like any sort of equipment for that, or is that just stuff that I can just get? Like, do I need a mat? Do I need like specific clothing, or do I just do the video and on my carpet?
Yeah, I think so. There's some yoga you don't even need like necessarily a mat. Like you can do kind of simple poses. I even know like yoga videos you can do in bed. Like you can lay like on your blanket and just do simple movement. I'm not sure about Cassandra's, but I think it is like kind of seeing what the videos are, seeing like I feel like you shouldn't have to access too much to be able to do certain things. And it seems like, especially with chronic pain, it's great that there are options like this that kind of get you into, you still feel like you're able to move and challenge your body in ways that is doable and reasonable for where you're at. And that's totally fine. So I love that. I love that Cassandra does 30-day challenge. I'll look into that. Oh, Richard. Richard. You're a very nice human. I appreciate that. You provide wonderful energy to this community. I'm glad that I can provide the energy of friendship, the energy of support, and act like the sitcom best friend. I enjoy that. I could see myself being that.
Sitcom best friend energy. Yeah.
I'm sitcom best friend energy, I think. So. I'll take that. Thank you. Oh, Ashley, Harrison, Ashley answered your question.
Yes, it's a mix of dance styles from a particular trainer I like. His background is lyrical and hip hop, so each class of his is a little different, which is great for my brain that needs constant novelty to stay interested. Hashtag thanks ADHD. 100% relate to that. Very true.
Oh, my word, yes. I'm glad that there is a trainer that does like mix of different dance styles and like that you can balance it out like from lyrical and hip hop. So getting that difference. Yeah. As a person with ADHD, having consistency can be actually a little bit like boring and a little like it can not challenge you as much. And yeah, so I love that. I love that you get to do that. I'll look into more stuff like that.
It's really interesting too, because like I know we talked about this a long time ago, Camara, so maybe it's a good little throwback here, but how more accessible content is both on YouTube and stuff that is for people that are not necessarily like that are neurodiverse. And I've been seeing a lot more, even just ASMR. I've seen a whole series. I gotta remember the author. A series of like for ADHD, I've seen a whole series of ASMR videos meant and catered for autistic people. Like there's a whole plethora of different kinds of videos out there that are like trying to be catered to groups. And I really like it because, you know, it's not stereotypical either. It's like you actually go and watch these videos and you see people that are saying like, yes, I have this, or, you know, I'm going through this, commenting, saying like, this is really working for me. This is really helping. And it's really great that you're at least seeing people try to branch out to, you know, engage with these kind of communities. And it's really positive. I'm really happy to see it.
Wow. I'm so glad that like exists and that there's really is something for everyone right now. And especially in the ASMR community, which I love. But yeah, if you're just joining us, of course, I'm doing my little pop in. If you are new, if you're just joining us, we're sharing mental health wins. We're sharing advice on groups to join and different ASMR videos. We're sharing our workout habits and not habits. Whatever you want to share. If you have a little mental health win, share if you need some support from two not therapists, not licensed advocates. You're welcome to share here. But speaking of that, we did have a serious comment earlier from Sandy dealing with some very serious health issues, but just wanted to share, Kat shared some wonderful groups. If you go onto the Mighty app or the Mighty site, you can go to these wonderful groups. Check in with me, Conquer Your Mind, Spoonie Life Hacks. Yes, Spoonie Life Hacks is great. Conquer Your Mind is great. Check in with me is great. Grief Isn't Linear. The pencil case, Cheer Me On, and there are so many more. We really have a lot of groups. I highly recommend hopping into those and starting conversation, and don't be afraid to like, the community's great. They're wonderful people there that you'll find. So oh yeah, I don't know how to like getting the mat out and deciding I'm gonna work out on a video makes me so mad for some reason. I'm just like, why? Yeah, and then you end up doing your carpet, and then your knees are all mad at you for working out on the carpet.
Yeah. You get like the rug imprints on your knees.
Yep. It's like you're just covered.
No, I think Ashley
but you do not need a mat. You don't need a mat to work.
No, I think Ashley mentioned something about like folding a towel. Somebody said something about folding a towel, and I think that definitely works. I've done that before.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, there's so many. Oh, wait, everyone's popping in now. Sorry, I feel like I'm
the gang's all here.
A mat is hot. Yeah. Oh, you can wait. Oh, I think this is one of our other, I don't want to say her name in case she doesn't want to be mentioned, but I think this is just yes, a towel or a blanket. You can have a mat, but also want to use yes. That's a great point of advice. I appreciate that. So yeah.
Thank you, stranger.
No, I get that. I think it's also like if you don't have weights and you want to like be lifting for if that's something you want to do, like you can use like water bottles or like you can there's different things you can do. It doesn't have to be one way. Like there's no set way. Like make it up as you go and figure out what works. Is Richard, you're just like Richarding.
Oh. Dang.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, see.
Oh my word, 200 miles in 14 days.
It's like
these are the walking.
I was gonna say, I couldn't do that. That's amazing. See, that's like a car trip to me. That's like, I'm gonna spend 6 hours in a car going 200 miles today.
No, I am in awe, Richard. You are definitely an inspiration that I don't know if I'll ever get to that point, but I think you are incredible and an example of excellence in the walking community.
That's insane. Yeah, I couldn't do that. No way. I mean, we're I guess like we're meant to be good walkers, but like remote work has destroyed me. I can't do that.
Yeah, remote work. This is why I've loved having my co-working space during the time of work. So, we have wow. If in this time you want to ask us questions, we love that. Happy to answer as as just an advocate. But Maya, love having you here, Maya. Woo, love listening today. We love that, Maya. Thank you for being here. You've been having trouble with the daylight savings and less sunlight. Yeah, it's not fun. Any suggestions for things to do after work I can swap out for my usual walk?
Do you own any? If you own, I'll say it this way: if you own any consoles, any game consoles, there's a lot of cool games that are like workout related. I know like Wii Fit has a lot of that stuff. There's also newer stuff that's coming out if you're into that world. That can be available. You can do it in your own place. You don't have to go outside or anything like that. Camara, do you have any thoughts like inside?
I think if you're looking to not walk, if you're looking to like stay, because you can't, like as it's getting darker, it's worse too. I would say like finding ways to still move inside. Like I know I can get exhausted from a screen, so sometimes looking at workout videos isn't really the right move for me. I feel like it's leaving a room and maybe turning on, like for me it'd be like turning on some music and dancing and finding a different space. If you have a different space that you can kind of just change up the room and just kind of move or groove and such, or just kind of do like random like slow movement stretches around your space if you're roommates or not, or people who you live with if you do, or if you live alone, great. I feel like find ways to just change it up. Like you don't be sitting anymore, so just like move however is right for you. For me, it's dancing. So, but if there's always different options. If it's like you want to go take a break and play a video game, I'd say that's fantastic too, because you can kind of get out of your head a little bit.
My roommate swears by that Beat Saber game. You know, the one that's all about like music and using the lightsabers to like.
Oh, that seems really fun.
Hey, it works. It works your upper arms a lot if you get into it.
It does. I love that. Oh, one thing can ASMR help? So yes. And no. So it depends.
Depends.
Like I'm not going to say that ASMR. I don't know what kind of help you're looking for, Jennifer, but I think from my perspective, and then I think Harrison, you want to give your perspective. For me, when I want to relax or I want to decompress, or if I'm really stressed out or having trouble sleeping or anxious or just need something in the background, ASMR is a really nice thing for me because with my ADHD, I love tactile things. I love whispering. I love these just soft, calm, like just these random noises that just feel like your ears are just like, yes, this just feels calming. It feels relaxing. So yes, and certain types of ASMR can be helpful and not helpful. I know there are some friends of mine who really do not like ASMR. It makes them have a different reaction. So I would say if you are interested, look for a type that works for you. And like Harrison, you were saying, like, how many types of ASMR are there?
So many. There's so many, and it's interesting too. Like, I mean, there is definitely like subgenres of ASMR. I mean, Camara mentioned a couple. I use a lot to sleep. I need it to kind of shut off the world around me because I deal with misophonia, which is certain noises really it kind of created a fight or flight in me where I need to leave the space if it becomes really bad. And so I usually have my headphones on all the time, listening to ASMR rain. Even now, I have it kind of just going slothfully in the background because it helps kind of block out. It's weird. It helps me a lot. It helps me keep focused because if I don't, every little thing any noise, I'm like getting distracted or it's bugging me. It's like droplets of water in the next room kind of thing. And yeah, so it really helps me for that. But I know like my roommate hates mouth sounds. He doesn't like ASMR that have mouth sounds. And there's a whole genre of like mouth sounds ASMR. I don't like it either. I prefer certain kinds of tapping noises or Camera, you touched it. Like there's certain kind of sounds that'll hit the back of your neck that is like really kind of soothing. Those I'm really into. The tingles, they say. But yeah, it doesn't work for everybody. It does work for those that do enjoy it. But yeah, I would.
And don't just watch one ASMR video and think thinking you know it all.
Right. And there's some, I wouldn't just randomly search ASMR on YouTube. Like I would, look around and see what you can find because as Camara said, there is definitely different kinds of people. So.
Oh, well, thank you for that. And I'm glad we got to have I love having an ASMR conversation. And as you can tell, our community here loves ASMR. So we are very, very happy to share about that. We have another. I'm gonna be hopping in between things very quickly, but I do see another question, and then I'm gonna hop back because one of our regulars is here, Jonathan. We've missed Jonathan. How are you doing, Jonathan? I want to just give a shout out to Jonathan. But question. Mental health and family, any suggestions to maintain a positive focus, self-care during the holiday visits with family? Ooh. Harrison, what are your thoughts when faced with self-care during the holidays with family? I mean, everyone's family dynamics are different, but it can vary.
I will. Well, to be candid, I love my mother dearly, but I think sometimes if we're very similar personalities, and when you have two very high functioning ADHD people, we can get on each other's nerves. And so I find that just accepting that we're different and knowing that there might be some tension here and there, just kind of going into it with that kind of sort of like, okay, this might happen and prepare for it helps me not get sideswiped or like, suddenly surprised by something happening. I think for me, it's just really analyzing that relationship and saying like, okay, I know these are the things that could potentially make something tense. Try to avoid those things best as possible, or try to create situations in which doesn't provoke those kind of situations. Like I know with my older family members, I try to focus a lot on remembering the times that we had together that we had a good time on, like remembering old things or, talking about previous family events, not talking about politics or talking about mental health stuff. Try to focusing on fun things a lot of times. That seems to help us, but I know that doesn't work for everybody.
Yeah, I think it is like knowing that when you're spending time with family, you're changing your routine. You're probably, if you're going to a gathering or you're going to someone else's house or people are coming over to your house, routine is going to change. So being mindful that you still, within reason, obviously I know some family can be like, oh, we want to spend all the time together, or some family might not be like, you might have to be like getting people to like connect with each other, but making sure that you're like, it's that airplane first, like have your own time. Even if you're an extrovert like me, you still need to have you time. You still go to bed to meditate or to have some time to process, because depending on like you want to maintain that sense of being able to be there with your family and be present and know the, like, if there is boundaries or things that you know not to talk about and such, or you do, or you want to talk about everything. Either way, it's going to be finding the balance of still having you time so that you can show up well for them, but also so you can take care of yourself, because you need to be able to set also those boundaries with them so that they know this isn't how this is going to go today. So make sure to just always take care of yourself while you're there, because it can be hard, especially if you're changing up the schedule. So be kind to yourself in that. Yeah. Oh my word, so many. Let's go back to Sky had a wonderful win. Harrison, would you like to read Sky's win?
Of course. I think my win is having fun doing my hair for the first time in a while, and physical therapy is working. Yes. Yes. Wait, is this like the cool fire hair you got going on?
I love that. Oh my word, Sky, I feel like you're reliving my early 20s. This is what I did to my hair. It was just like, I'm sorry I haven't said something, like I've been just such awe of your hair. Looks awesome and amazing. It looks
really cool.
But yes, you rock. Sky has fantastic hair and changes it up as well, and I admire that. And yeah, your hair, like I feel like doing your hair can really just, at least, and whether it doesn't matter your gender, I think whether it's a haircut, dyeing your hair, trimming it, it can sometimes just make you feel refreshed, new, and just changes the scenery. I'm due for that, but I don't know what I want to do yet. So you're inspiring me, Sky. I'm glad that you got to do that though, and that physical therapy is working. I love that.
I feel like I do that too, where you go through a crazy event or something. You're like, okay, that chapter's done. I'm going to go get a haircut and a new outfit, like to take on the next chapter.
Yeah. Wonderful. Yeah. And if you're just joining us, we're talking about mental health wins and different things that have made us excited and such. And then Richard, let's see. I'm just making sure I see that you commented if we had seen. Was it the walking comment? I do believe we saw your walking comment, and thank you for the hat comment. I appreciate that you like my hat. Yes, I do know that things lag here, so if we don't see your comment in the first minute or two, just know that we will get to it. But yes. Yes, I believe. And if not, comment it again. I'll see it again. No, I'm happy to see.
I have taken a hiatus from my movie career.
No. Oh, did he comment about how you look like the movie star again?
Yeah. I was saying, I'm taking a break from it.
I love that. I mean, yes, the star that is Harrison.
I can't remember. Oh. I can barely remember things. So I was like, remembering lines is like my... It's like my
Mac. Sorry, Mac. We haven't seen Mac in a while. Love our YouTube community as well. So Mac, thank you for being here. Share a mental health win if you like, Mac.
Ooh, I see Rick's in there too.
Oh my word, we've got it going. Oh my, Turkey, we've got someone from Turkey. Oh my word. Hello from Turkey. And is it Tafto? You'll have to let me know how to properly pronounce your name, but thank you for joining us. Let us know, and I did not pause my Slack because I'm tired today, and I want to sing for some reason. My ADHD is going to make me sing. So, yes, welcome. I hope you're enjoying your day and enjoying the Mental Health Happy Hour, and share with us what a mental health win is from Turkey. Everyone's just chilling. Hi, Rick. Oh, Rick. Yes, yeah, Rick. Rick, I haven't seen Rick in so long. Rick, where's Rick been? Rick is one of our a usual of so many times. I hope you're doing very well. It is starting to get cold here in Los Angeles, Rick. As someone who also lives in Los Angeles, generally somewhere in the area, yeah, it is very cold here. Yep, it is starting to get chilly. I'm finally able to wear my sweatshirts. I'm wearing right now my Rest is Productive sweatshirt from Elise Myers. There's so many. I love how everyone's just hopping in here. Oh gosh, wow. If you pick a comment, Harrison, I'll let you jump.
Let's see. Oh, we got another win down the road a little bit from Jonathan Hornig.
Jonathan. Oh, wonderful. Another win, Jonathan. Oh, no, Jonathan asked a question first. So now we've got a win from Jonathan. We love it. A win. And what is Jonathan's win, Harrison?
Embracing the concept of it wasn't my fault when healing past traumas. Yes. Good job.
Yes. Yes. It wasn't your fault. It didn't happen to you because it was your. It's one of those things where it's so hard to divide that from the feelings and everything that happens with it. I'm glad that you're like working through that and you're getting to that point. And yeah, healing past trauma is like, it is a doozy. So I'm very excited and happy for you for that, Jonathan. That is a win of just great proportion. We are cheering you on. Yes. Oh, I see now. You could be a silent movie star, Harrison.
Just start working on my inner Charlie Chaplin.
I love that. Oh my gosh. Oh yes, I'm not. Oh yes, Ashley has, I think, hair suggestions. I'm not quite ready to get out of the blue face, but I'm open to suggestion. Oh, are you gonna change your hair again? Oh heck yes. I mean, I feel like blue is so you. It's very hard to now imagine you without blue hair, but I am curious what you would do next. So yes. Let's see. Ooh. Oh wait, Kat had a really great thing, I think, for family. The question that Jonathan had asked earlier about how to balance self-care during the holidays. Harrison, if you want to read this comment from Kat.
Yeah, of course. Jonathan, I really brush up on my ability to say no. It's helped to remind me that I have the ultimate decision on whether or not I attend a gathering or how I engage. It usually helps me enjoy it a bit more when I'm choosing the activities that bring me joy versus those that drain me. Very true.
Very true. It's so hard. Like, it is setting that boundary. It is loving. Like, you have to know that, like, to provide them with support, you need to be able to give that, and also to like have your own space. And they can respect that. You need to learn to say no. It doesn't have to be bad. It's just, it takes work though, especially when you're a recovering people pleaser. So.
Yeah, very, very true.
Oh, and Rick, I'm so glad that you've come back and that, like, oh yes, the show has been a wonderful time, and we're so glad that we've been able to like have it like from the start of the pandemic and the change of like with Harrison coming on. It's been just such a wonderful time, and it's sad to like close it out for this time period, but I'm just so grateful for the whole community. I hope like the community still comes together and like please join on the mighty and like still have these conversations. It's so important to do so, and we're always sending you support in everything. So we've got some new people. I feel like they just don't want the live to end, do they? They want us to continue on.
No,
they just want us to keep going. They know that they don't want this stream to be the last of this year, so they're like, oh, more. No, if you're just joining us, this is the Mental Health Happy Hour. We will probably be figuring out the comments we're going through, but I do see we have Barbara from Australia. Would you like to read that, Harrison?
Yeah. Hi from Australia. My new therapy is our kitten. New kitten. So is the kitten's name Rocky Nero Toothless? That's the full name? Because I love that.
That's amazing.
I'm trying to figure out like the naming convention here. So it's like Rocky from like the boxer, right? So it's maybe a little rambunctious. Nero, like the emperor, so it's maybe a little wild, a little crazy at times, and then Toothless, just an adorable dragon.
Oh my gosh, that's wonderful. I love that. I think that is having a kitten therapy is great. Last night I got to go visit my old roommate, and I picked her up from the airport, and I got to go see her cat, who I love and was my therapy while I lived there. So a cute little kitten sounds so nice. Barbara, thanks for joining us, and thanks for sharing about your new kitten. You'll have to tell us more and what it's like in Australia. That's I love how we do have a lot of people, I feel like, who do join from Australia. Yeah, if you're just joining, let us know where you're from, what your mental health win is, what self-care habits you need. Yes. Also, yes, if you know who Elise Myers is, I'm just going to promo her because she's like a mental health influencer. That's the shirt. It's like the only merch I think I have right now from anyone. And it's great.
Random Elise plug.
Yes, random Elise Myers. Apparently I'm on her team now somewhat to promote her because she rocks. Oh my gosh. Oh, but Richard's suggestion for dealing with family on the holidays is to prank them. So,
Yeah.
I think humor is good. I think some healthy fun, healthy little romps and silly, like be reasonable. But I think like a little ha ha ha, it's not too bad. I think it can be fun to be a little silly sometimes. We love that. Oh, and Ashley, Richard has a suggestion for you to do red and blue hair, which I have done. I've done the red and blue in some kind of a way.
America hair? Do America hair.
America. No, Ashley, you need to do red, white, and blue. So the white, like, the white and the blue at the end.
Yeah. Every 4th of July, just kind of.
Oh, yes. But convincing picture. Oh, you don't think you're a blonde? I mean, I think you rock blonde, but I do feel like the blue has always suited you pretty well. But like, I'm curious. I think you rock any hair that you've done. So I'm curious if you try something new. Like, I think you'd rock it still.
Have you ever done like jet black hair, Ashley?
Ooh, I feel like you have had black hair. Maybe. Wow. There's just so much. We love everyone here and just appreciate just the time that you've given, that you've hopped on to share your mental health wins, to share with the community. We've had, like, over the few years we've done mental health happy hour, there have been like people who shared really serious things and really silly things, but the serious things, like, the community has always like come together and shared that. And I just hope that continues. Like, don't like, yeah, like I just think that that's just the lovely about this community that we've been able to build, and that you've been able, like, I think the community itself has been able to build has been wonderful. So, like, thank you for the time, and like for always, this has been the favorite part of, like, some of my favorite parts of my day is whenever I can do mental health happy hour. It always makes me smile. Like, this community is wonderful, and grateful for y'all. And Jonathan, gratitude for all. Each time I'm here, it's like a warm hug to my. Oh, Jonathan. You're breaking. Oh, Jonathan knows where to hit the heart. Oh gosh. Oh. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that you think my hair color suits my personality, Richard. That's nice. Thank you. I think I'm gonna keep going it, but I think I'm gonna try more purple. But yes. Silly. Oh yeah, walk into a closed door. As long as it doesn't, not purposely, or maybe it's not hurt anyone, you're all good with your pranks. Rocky is the name of the kitty. Sorry, before we do anything else, we need to know that Rocky the kitty is adorable. I can concur without even knowing Rocky the kitten, but I would say yes, Rocky is adorable. And it's perfect. It's the perfect name. I'm going to put that here, Richard, that you've decided that it's perfect. So that is where I will go. I'm double checking to make sure I didn't miss anyone in the midst of everything. I'm sure, like, we've got a lot of comments, so I know that we got some that we did miss and such, but I just appreciate everyone. Thank you so much for joining this mental health happy hour, and any mental health happy hour that you've joined in the past. We will be kind of wrapping up mental health happy hour for the time being. But I just think that every time we've been able to do this, it's been just such a wonderful thing. And I just want to share that gratitude to this community for letting us come on here and doing this mental health happy hour and sharing with y'all your mental health wins. It continues on with you. It continues on. We'll bring it back if we feel when we're ready. And thank y'all for it. So you've been wonderful. And until next time, until the next group, the next podcast, whichever we go forth, stay mighty. And maybe you'll find us on certain podcasts or on certain things, but we'll stay connected on the mighty. Find your groups, find your community, and yeah, you're always part of this hour. I think that's any last words, Harrison, for the hour today.
Oh, that's such a good way to send it off, though. I mean, you said it. That was great. No, I love this community. It's been a blast coming on here and chatting with you. And Camara, thank you so long. Thank you so much for bringing me on and letting me come on to the show with you. And it's been great. And yeah, I've had a blast as well. It's always fun. So thank you to everybody in the community. You guys have been always so warm and welcoming to me. And until next time.
Yes. You've always made it what it is. Thank you all. Thank you, everyone who joined today. And adieu. Stay mighty, y'all. And happy holidays if you celebrate. Bye.
Bye.